Hey there, welcome to Yoga for Flexibility. Come onto your mat. We're going to need a few things today if you have it. A yoga strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a towel or a tie. And then maybe a blanket to sit on, especially if your hamstrings are a little bit on the tighter side, it could be helpful. So we'll start on our backs. You can have your strap nearby. Come all the way down. Take yourself into constructive rest. Bring the feet to the outer edges of the mat. Let the knees drop in towards each other. Rest your hands on your belly. Let your eyes close. We'll take a first few moments here together to settle and drop into our bodies. With the hands on the belly, watch the movement of your breath, the belly rising and falling. Feel the weight of your feet on the floor, the weight of your pelvis, your torso, your head. Notice how you feel today. Walk your feet in underneath your knees. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Give it a good squeeze. Start to become aware of what your back feels like today. Your hips. Lower that right foot back down. Hug the left knee to chest. Give it a good squeeze. Easy breathing. Good. Release it down. Hug right knee into chest again. This time, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. We'll take a figure 4 shape. Press the thighs away from you for a moment. Reach through now, grab either the back of the left thigh or the front of the left shin. The right thigh is moving away from you as the left thigh is moving in towards the chest. Keep the feet a little bit bright and notice your breath. Say hello to your hips. Have some awareness of where they feel tight and where they feel open. Release that out. Hug right knee back into chest. Place right foot back on the floor. Hug left knee to chest. Feel that flexion in the joint. Place the left ankle over the right thigh for figure 4. Push your thighs away for a moment. When you're ready, draw the right thigh towards you, either reaching around to grab behind the right thigh or the front of the right shin. Left thigh is externally rotating. Flex your feet a little bit. Bring some awareness to your breath. Again, check in with where are the places in this shape that your hip feel tight? Where do you feel more openness? Nice. Release that, put the right foot down. Hug left knee back into chest. Place the foot down on the floor. Grab your strap. Hook the right ball of the foot in the strap. Keep the left foot on the floor to start. Walk your hands up the strap so your arms are straight and the shoulders are drawing back down into the mat. And you'll find where your hands need to be on the strap. If your leg and the hamstring's a little more tight, then you're going to have more uh, length in the strap to maintain those straight arms. If you feel comfortable, you could move the left leg out straight. Really push out through the bottom of the left heel. Take it easy, nothing too crazy here. Allow your breath to flow in and out. Start to bring awareness to where are you feeling tightness. And bring both ends of the strap into the right hand. Bring your left hand to the top of your left thigh. Do a sit-up. So lift your head and shoulders, drawing your navel in towards your spine. Push out through that left heel, out through the right heel. Use your belly to lift yourself up. Release the head back down. With both ends of the strap in the right hand, take the right leg gently to the right. Keep the left hip anchored onto the floor. So only lowering the right leg as low as you can without that left hip popping up. Keep rooting down through both sides of the pelvis. Breathe and soften in the right inner thigh. Push out through both heels, come back to center. Bend your right knee down towards your rib cage, flexing the right foot towards the ceiling. You could use the right hand on the strap to gently draw it down, like a happy baby. If it feels good, maybe even the left arm's going to reach up overhead, and you'll reach from left fingertips all the way down to the left heel. Breathe into the right hip. Use the strap, use the floor to release a little deeper. Let's extend that right leg back up, both hands back on the straps. Good. Bring your left foot up into the strap now. Bring the right foot back down. Start with the right foot on the floor. Find where you're grabbing on the strap so your arms can be straight and sort of hang off of the strap, shoulders drawing back down towards the floor. If you need to keep a micro bend in the left leg, then go for it. If your lower back feels steady, you'll extend that right leg out along the floor now. Really find some length through the inner right heel. Spin the right inner thigh down towards the floor and press the entire right thigh bone down. Breathe and continue to notice the places in the back of the left leg or the lower back where there's tightness in your hamstring. Just notice it. We can't change our flexibility in one practice, but what we can do is bring more awareness. Bring the left hand onto both ends of the strap, right hand to the right hip. Use the belly to do a sit-up. Lift the head and shoulders, sliding right fingertips towards the heels. Maybe you're drawing your body a little closer towards your left thigh by using the abdominal strength. Lift up. Gently release back down. Keep the left hand on the strap and slowly open the left leg to the left. Right hand and right hip to anchor or root that side of the pelvis down. Breathe and feel some opening in the left inner thigh, the left hip. Soften the jaw. Keep the awareness inside. Keep anchoring the right leg as the left leg comes back up. And then try this half happy baby on this side, bending the left knee. Use the strap to gently draw the foot down. Reach out through the right leg, maybe even reaching that right arm over the head, finding some length in the waist. Breathe into the spaces that feel compressed or sticky or stuck or tight. So the key to flexibility is consistency and breathing and awareness. Bring your mind into the places that need to be unstuck. Good. Extend that leg back out. Take a moment. Put the right foot up into the strap. So both feet are in the strap now. Just feel what that feels like. Extending out through both of the legs. Feel the length of your back along the floor. Shoulders drawing back down towards the mat. Release the feet. Hug your knees into your chest. Allow yourself to breathe. And every time the mind floats away, bring the awareness back into your breath, into what your body feels like. Cross your right shin over your left. Grab your feet. Rock forward and back on your spine. Give yourself a little spinal massage. So it would be really nice and would help with flexibility if we could get a massage, right? But you can massage yourself. Switch the shins and keep rocking. So roll on your back, right on the muscles on either side of the spine. Come all the way to sit. Nice work. We're going to make our way to standing now. So come onto your feet. Take your feet really wide. Toes point in the same direction, hands on the waist. Ground into the foundation of your feet as you reach the arms out. Exhale, place the hands on the floor. Inhale, pull the chest forward and the thighs back. Exhale, walk your hands back towards the insides of the feet and bend your elbows to draw the head towards the floor or on the floor. Prasarita Padottanasana. Press down into the feet. Lift the kneecaps up. Allow the waist and the spine to lengthen towards the floor. Use your arms to gently draw the spine down. Bring your awareness into the backs of your legs. Where are you feeling tight? Inhale, walk forward. Exhale, walk your body over towards your right leg. Grab onto your ankle, your shin, your foot. Draw the body down. Breathe into the spaces that feel stuck in the back of the right leg. Never forcing, never pushing. Finding that edge, that space where we have sensation. Come back to center. Walk to the other side. So again, finding those places where we have a lot of sensation or things feel stuck or sticky, and gently staying with it, bringing our presence and our breath and stillness to it. Come back to center, come to the fingertips, look forward. Walk the feet in a little bit so you're a little more steady. Hands on the waist. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, stand tall. Turn the right toes to the front of your mat. Turn your left toes in slightly. As you breathe in, reach the arms out, pressing the feet down. We're setting ourselves up for a few standing poses here. We'll take Trikonasana. Bring the right hand down to the right leg or the floor, left arm to sky. Both legs are strong and straight, pressing down into the right big toe mound. Kneecaps are lifting. We're extending the left arm up and the shoulders drawing down away from the ears. Breathe as you rotate the spine towards the sky. Keep activating the muscles of the legs by lifting up the kneecaps, pressing the feet down. Feel the expansiveness of your back. Press into your feet to stand. Bend the right knee now over the ankle. Gaze over your right fingertips. Warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana 2. Lift the left kneecap. Push into the outer edge of the left heel. Feel the right thigh bone rolling out to the right. Reach out through the arms with energy. Allow that right knee to really bend, bringing that right thigh towards parallel with the floor. Good. Windmill the hands down to the floor. Rotate your back heel up towards the sky. Come to a low lunge. Push through the back heel, strong straight back leg. Lengthen the waist forward, sternum reaching towards the front of your mat. Get some space. Gently lower that back knee down to the floor. Allow yourself to lean forward for a moment, dropping the front of the left thigh and left hip towards the mat. Soften the groins down a little bit. Focus, awareness, and breath. We'll take half splits now. So draw the hips back, square the hips towards the floor, extending the right leg. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold your body over that right thigh. Pull your right toes back towards your nose. Breathe and allow the back of the right leg to open up. Be gentle, never jamming into joints, right? Never working to the place of pain, but find the edge, find where you have a lot of sensation, and allow yourself to breathe and find some stillness to sit with it. Beautiful. Shift the weight back forward, bending that front knee. Slide the back knee back a little bit more. Plant the left hand under the left shoulder. Bend your back knees. Pull the heel towards the buttocks. Sweep the right arm up and around. Turn your thumb up to grab your foot. And depending on the openness of the front of the left hip and the left quadricep, you'll draw that left heel towards the buttocks. Keep drawing the left shoulder blade down the back. Allow the spine to rotate up and around, and breathe into the sensation, probably a lot of sensation for most of us in the front of that left thigh. Good. Gently release that. Come back to a low lunge, so lift the back knee. Scoot your right foot over to the left side of your mat and slowly lower the right shin down onto the floor. We're setting up for pigeon now. Square the hips. Inhale, get long through the spine. Exhale, walk it out and forward to wherever your hip will allow today. And if you feel like you're uneven, there's a lot of unevenness in this pose, you could prop a blanket under one hip or the other. If there's a lot of sensation or pain happening in the right knee, then scoot the right foot closer in towards the groin, or skip this pose altogether and come back onto your back and do figure four, just like we did at the start of class. Wherever you choose to find your version of pigeon, I want you to allow the breath to deepen. Bring your thoughts and your mind into the places in the body that are having sensation right now. Through habitual motions or sitting or postures, we create tension and tightness in the body. So through these practices, taking time, we can unlock the places in the body that are stuck, allowing energy to move freely. Walk yourself back up. Curl the back toes under, lift the knee. Lift the right knee up into the armpit. Use your belly, push the floor away. Feel yourself nice and strong. Step back, downward facing dog. We'll take a few breaths in our downward dog. Feet hip width apart. Nice parallel feet. Press your thigh bones way back. Lift your kneecaps up. Imagine the heels getting really heavy and the toes getting really light. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Straighten both legs. Walk yourself to the middle of the legs. Toes point in the same direction. Bring your hands to your waist. Stand up. Inhale, extend the arms out. Exhale, clasp the hands behind you. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold over the legs, top of the head towards the floor. The tendency here is to let the weight shift back into the heels. Instead, keep some weight coming forward towards your toes. Lift your kneecaps. Hollow out your belly. Soften the skin on the shoulders to allow the hands to get heavier towards the floor. Use gravity to let the spine drop down. Keep pushing down into the feet. Keep activating the muscles of the legs. Nice. One more breath here. Use your inhale now to come all the way up. Exhale, release the arms out to the sides. Set up for a triangle on the other side. Left toes point forward, right toes turn in. Straight legs, straight arms. You're reaching forward towards your left toes. Bring that left hand either to a block, to your leg, or to the floor. Right arm straight up to the sky and gaze up to your right thumb. Lift your kneecaps up. Press your feet down into the floor. Widen across your back. Draw your shoulders down away from your ears. Consciously breathing in and out as you feel the foundation and the strength of your legs. Press into your right heel to stand all the way up. And we'll take Virabhadrasana 2. Bending the left knee over the ankle. Press into the outer edge of the right heel, lifting the right kneecap. Heavy the tailbone down, getting it out of your lower back, and draw the low belly in, back, and up. The left thigh is externally rotating, so you want to have a sense of the left inner thigh rolling up and back towards the wall behind you. Gaze over your left fingers with a steady gaze and a steady breath. Windmill the hands down to the floor. Come to a low lunge, lifting that back heel up towards the ceiling. Push out through the back heel. Reach your sternum in the opposite direction forward. Gently lower the right knee down. Allow your body to lean out and forward. Bending that front knee, dropping the front of the right thigh and right hip a little closer towards the mat. For me, I feel sensation in the front of the right hip flexor here. If you do a lot of sitting or driving, especially on this side, it may be tight. You may have some sensation. So be gentle with yourself and breathe. Beautiful. We'll take our half splits now. Square the hips towards the mat. Shift both hips back, extending the front leg. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, bow over that left thigh. Pull your left toes back towards your nose, engaging the leg a little bit. Be gentle with yourself. We don't want to push or move into a place where there's pain or where the breath starts to feel hurried or panicked or shallow. Get to a place where you have a lot of sensation and where you can also maintain your breath. And it's in that place that we calm the body, we calm the mind, and we go within. Where in the back of that left thigh are you getting the most amount of sensation? Great. Walk yourself forward, bending the front knee. Scoot your right knee a little bit more back. Place the right hand under right shoulder. Bend your right knee, heel towards buttocks. Left arm sweeps up and around. Thumb faces up. Try and find your foot. And if you can't find your foot with your hand, you've got your strap handy. You could even use your strap to grab it. From here, draw that heel, right heel in towards the buttocks, any amount. If you're getting a lot of sensation in the knee, then do less. Draw the right shoulder down the back, turn the body towards the ceiling, and hug that heel in, really opening up the front of the right quadricep. Again, might be a little more intense on this side, especially if you drive a car a lot. Release that pose. Lift the back knee up. Come back towards low lunge to scoot your left foot over to the right side of your mat, slowly dropping the left shin down, setting up for your pigeon on this side. Square your hips. Make sure the right leg is right behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, walk yourself out to wherever your pigeon is today. Again, if pigeon is not right for your body and puts too much pressure on your left knee, please move onto your back, cross your left ankle over your right thigh like figure 4. Allow your body to breathe deeply. And especially when we're working towards flexibility, taking a few extra breaths in a pose can be really helpful. So giving yourself the luxury of time. So often I find when it comes to flexibility, it really just does take consistency, time, and patience. And having a goal of becoming more flexible is wonderful. It's good for the body. Also good for the mind to become more flexible as well. But not putting too much expectation as well. Right? Walk yourself back up. Lift that left knee up for a moment. Step yourself back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths in your downward dog to even out and rebalance the legs, the knees. So really engage the muscles of the legs. Send your thighs way back. Push them back, 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 back. Drop down to your knees. Come to sit. This might be a good time to grab your folded blanket, especially if the lower back or hamstrings are particularly tight. It could help. So you can sit on the edge of the blanket, extend your legs forward, bend your right knee, draw the right foot, the bottom of the right foot into your inner thigh or groin. Sit up, face your left leg, pull your left toes back towards you. Draw the belly in and up and fold forward over your left thigh, any amount. Maybe you're going to find your leg or your foot. If you're really feeling tight in the back of the hamstring today, you could use your strap on the bottom of your left foot and gently use that to draw the body forward. Root the outer right knee down. Root the top of the left thigh down. Scoop your belly in. Widen across your lower back. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, sit up. Place the right foot on the floor, send it out long. We'll try it on the other side. Bend the left knee in. Place the bottom of the left foot high up into the thigh or as high as you can. Turn your spine towards your right thigh and knee, and on an exhalation, fold forward, any amount. So less important about getting the head down onto the leg, more looking for length of the spine along the right leg. So reaching the spine long, reaching the head towards the right big toe. Keep pressing the right thigh bone down towards the floor. Let the outer left knee get heavy. Watch the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale, sit up. Extend that left leg back out. We'll face you so you can see. We'll draw the bottoms of the feet together now for Baddha Konasana. Widen across the inner thighs. Soften the groins and lift Uddiyana Bandha, or the center of the belly, in, back, and up. Allow the hips to open and deepen. And when you're ready, you'll exhale, fold forward over your legs. Soften the groins, soften the knees. Heavy the tailbone down. With each inhale, find space in the body, and with each exhale, allow yourself to deepen into the pose. And not worrying about how far down your knees are. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, grab the insides of the knees, send the legs all the way out straight. We'll take Upavishta Konasana. Take a moment to feel your seat into the floor. Maybe even take your hands and press your thigh bones down, trying to ground the legs. And then when you're ready on your next exhale breath, walk yourself forward any amount to wherever you are today. Have some energy in the bottoms of the feet. Keep the knees and the toes pointing up. Deepen your breath. Keep the awareness on the places in the body where there is sensation. Activate the legs and gently walk in. Grab the inner knees to bring the soles of the feet back together. And then bring the knees towards each other. Give yourself a hug there for a moment. We'll shift now to sit on the heels. So today I'm going to use my blanket, fold it into a little shelf, place it in between my ankles, and then sit down. If that is still uncomfortable on the knees, then you could just sit cross-legged on the floor. Take your strap, bring it into your right hand, reach your right arm up, and then bend the right elbow. Use your left hand to grab that right elbow, lift it up, gently opening the shoulder. You could stay right here, or you're going to reach the left arm around to grab the strap, or if you don't need the strap and you can find your hands behind your back, then feel free. Otherwise, using the strap to make the arms a little bit longer. Once you have both hands on the strap behind you, pull on the strap with both hands. So the right hand is pulling it up, left hand is pulling it down, and you can slowly inch your way closer along the strap as the shoulders open. Feel your seat heavy. Pull the rib cage gently back towards the spine. Release that pose. Nice and slow. Take the other side. So bring the strap to your left hand. Reach the arm straight up. Bend the elbow. Use your right arm for a moment to gently guide the left elbow up. You could stay right here, or when you're ready, the right arm will reach around, finding the strap behind you. Inch the hands up and down the strap, bringing them closer together. Heavy the seat. Check in with your front rib cage. Make sure it's not sticking forward, but it's gently drawing back in line with the spine. Keep your gaze soft and your breath full. And stay within the sensation in the body. Using the inhale and the exhale to soften the tight places. Let that release. Great work. I'll turn now so you can see. I'm going to take the arms out, inhale. Exhale, start by placing fists behind your back. Press the fists together. If that is a lot of sensation, you can stay there. Otherwise, you could work towards opening the palms towards reverse prayer up the back. If you have the palms open towards each other, you're pressing the palms in just like you would your fists. If there's pain in the shoulders, it's too much, back off. Maybe you just grab your wrists or grab your elbows behind your back. Wherever you have found the greatest amount of sensation within the ease, without pain, find something to gaze at and stay. Watch your breath. Notice how your body feels. Stay present. Right here, right now. Very slowly release. Rest your hands on your thighs and notice how you feel. Great. From here, we'll roll all the way back down onto our backs. So you can move your props out of the way. Extend the legs out along the floor. We'll set up for our final relaxation. Allow the feet to flop open, turn your palms to face up, arrange your body in a comfortable position. Release the weight of your muscles, your bones into the earth. Allow the eyes to close. Taking time for relaxation, a chance for your body, your energy to assimilate the practice. Stay for as long as you can. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.